What is cultural Marxism? Is it, as many academics would have it, a conspiracy theory of the paranoid variety, or is there something to the concept as put forward by the likes of William S. Lind, a paleo-conservative? He's a man who thinks the 1950s were a golden age for the United States of America, but his beloved homeland has since almost come to ruin because of ideology. The same force that took over in Russia and China and various European countries. You should read some quotes by this fellow on the subject of war. Stimulating stuff. Anyway, he rallies against the deadly serious cancer eating away at America's freedoms, that cancer being political correctness, also known as cultural Marxism. Yeah, see the Institute of Social Research, often referred to as the Frankfurt School. So you read some of this guy's writings, it becomes apparent that he sees communism as evil, economic Marxism has failed, and cultural Marxism has filled its shoes as he sees it. I'll link in the description to a piece by the Free Congress Foundation, edited by Mr. Lind, called Political Correctness, A Short History of an Ideology. Some might call his writings scaremongering or alarmist, but I suggest you read it for yourselves and make up your own minds. According to Mr. Lind, political correctness looms over American society like a colossus, his words. And this force, which is simply another term meaning cultural Marxism, remember, has almost total control over higher education and the entertainment industry. Both the Republicans and Democrats have also been taken over, and many church leaders have also come under its wicked influence. But the forces of darkness have not yet won the day, and so Mr. Lind asks the question: how can Americans combat political correctness and retake their society from the cultural Marxists? Well, it must be defied. How? Apparently you need to shout from the rooftops that blacks disproportionately commit violent crimes, and most cases of AIDS are voluntary, in that the disease was acquired via sexual immorality. Yeah, okay. What else? Well, this paragraph is quite telling of his worldview, and dare I say his ideology. Quote, above all, those who would defy political correctness must behave according to the old rules of our culture, not the new rules the cultural Marxists lay down. Ladies should be wives and homemakers, not cops or soldiers, and men should still hold doors open for ladies. Children should not be born out of wedlock, open homosexuals should be shunned, jurors should not accept race as an excuse for murder, end quote. Lind wrote chapter 1 of this Political Correctness, Short History of an Ideology. Several more authors contributed too. This fellow, this gentleman, William S. Lind, is also a monarchist, I'm to understand, which is very interesting. I'm not sure what kind of a monarchy he's advocating for, but I have a fair idea the kind of society Mr. Lind is advocating for, though, generally. Based on his glowing talk of the 1950s combined with his hardline views on policing and capital punishment, I'm thinking the rights of certain ethnic minorities and homosexuals would be almost, if not entirely non-existent, if one Mr. Lind had his way, and women, ladies, would be back in the home looking after the kiddies, cooking for hubby, where they belong. Do you think this guy's blood boils when he sees a woman, or a black person, or maybe a homosexual doing well in the world of politics or business? Like, genuine, gut-churning hatred. It's very popular on YouTube right now to throw around terms like regressive, SJW, or cultural Marxist. The word regressive is often misapplied. Terms like social justice warrior and cultural Marxist are, like the word regressive, cast about so casually. SJW is a nebulous catch-all, an easy go-to phrase for right-wingers looking to score cheap points against an opponent, or maybe to rally support. And as far as the concept of cultural Marxism goes, well, let's just say I remain unconvinced by the rhetoric of Mr. William S. Lind and company. It seems a lot like Red Scare bullshit repackaged for the modern age. But feel free to disagree, tell me why I'm wrong. Comments are always open and uncensored on this little channel. Take care, folks.